Alrighty, howdy ho folks, Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Poison Control. Last time we left off, we were helping the belle of a hell that was dealing with a lot of allergies. Which obviously was a bit silly, but working out just fine. I believe we talked to this one, yeah? Yeah, we got a check mark right there. That's actually a really nice UI element. Kind of showcase, like, yeah, you did do this. Hooray. Yeah. Also forgot we got the stupid melee freaking thing going on. Oh, well. It is what it is. Once more, if it was just a bit more, like, damaging, I think I'd actually be fine with it. It's whatever. Anyways, last episode I touched on something and I believe I mentioned, like, I can't remember exactly how I wanted to finish this thought process. Well, I finally remember. All it took was me editing the episode, actually. So, yeah. Anyways, last episode I was talking about the fact that some people might be upset at a newer individual coming in and... Oh, right. Forgot there was a multi-eyed version of these dudes. But newer, younger individuals coming into whatever your passion may be, and then being upset that they're, you know, popular, basically. So yeah, it's kind of understandable. That being said, it kind of depends on a variety of factors, and one of the factors I wanted to bring up was my fiance knew somebody who wanted to get into, like, legit professional VTubing. Like, fully professional. Ooh. There we go. Like, part of a studio professional kind of thing. Which those dudes give? Whatever. Feels like if I'm not picking up, like, bigger freaking, this is 100 Bitcoins or whatever, I'm not making basically any money in this game. Yeah, well. Oh, can I make it back? Nope. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, she wanted to get into, like, proper part of a studio professional kind of nonsense. Which is fine. Honestly, whatever, follow your dream, all that nonsense, cool. The thing is like, obviously, I'm getting my butt, like, handed to me actually by that one dude right there. Anyways, if you're doing that kind of, like, passion thing, you gotta be passionate about it and do the thing. That's the only caveat to that. Which seems pretty obvious, right? Well, apparently to her it wasn't. Because she was genuinely upset she wasn't getting, like, all the proper feedback she was expecting when she didn't even have, like, a consistent streaming schedule and wouldn't, like, stream for extended periods of time. Let's see here. We should probably be looking for those gems as opposed to finishing up this actual mission, though. Finish that up before. Ooh. Hashtag rude, man. Anyways, but yeah, she wouldn't put in the actual time and effort into this project slash passion of hers. And it's not super surprising for my fiance or me because she does this a lot. She goes all in on something after getting surface level knowledge about it. Like getting all the high-end necessary components to it and then just not really caring. Like just losing the passion immediately. I can't go on anymore. I just want to rip my face off and take a power hose to it. That's a little much, but I don't blame her. My face feels like it's being tickled from the inside. I'm starting to think I might have allergies. Yeah, girl, yeah, you do. Ooh, you guys got a little AoE thing? Didn't know that. Funny thing about allergies is they can change when you get older. So even if you don't have allergies now, that doesn't mean you're gonna continue to not have allergies, basically. Oh. Take both of you down just in case. Ooh, accidentally took down the tree behind you. Oh no. Didn't mean to take out the tree. Stop moving to the tree, man. Hashtag rude. Okay. Yeah, that was like her MO of constantly yeah, that's what I thought. Going all in on a new hobby / project after just surface level looking into it, and then just immediately dropping it and being able to do that, which yeah, not a lot of people can actually do that. Not because they might not want to, but because, well, they aren't financially stable enough to do that. But yeah, she's always been able to. Because, well, her family's rich. Her family's just downright rich. But it's the kind of rich where they think they're doing poorly. It's that kind of rich. Where they're complaining about like, oh yeah, we're not making like this massive amount of money. And it's just like, dude, that's so insulting to other individuals. Oh, there's this spot over here. Didn't even see this. Other individuals who are legit. Okay, so this is just a kill 'em all. Having difficulty making bills and stuff. Like, seriously. The level of how insulting that is when you're complaining about not being able to renovate your house is effing absurd. I suppose there is something good about these refilling Myers or whatever. They do basically just equate to infinite ammo. I could just always go back onto the mire that I just cleared. That is nice. There we go. And it just circles back to the good game design elements of the stage. Actually, just this game, not this stage. Just the fact that everything kind of circles back to every other aspect of the game, all feeding into a fun gameplay loop / cycle. I don't know. I feel like with how much I crap talk some games on my channel, that it may seem like I actually actively just downright dislike video games. It's like, nah, I like it. I love certain design elements and stuff. I'm just not willing to put up with some people's BS. That's all. That's all. Spring must die. Kill the trees. Yeah, we heard you. We just knocked down the last of them. See? Really? All of them? You're right. My nose is clear. And my eyes are wide open. You're like a brand new gal. Who knew air could taste so fresh? The weather's perfect. Screw the other seasons. Spring's where it's at. Time to ditch this mask and go buy me a brand new springtime ensemble. Wow, talk about a total 180. Yeah. Soul shard obtained, pollen mask. Well, when all's said and done, I'm glad we managed to purify. A fever, I presume? You sneeze weird. That seems like one of the purest forms of flirting I have ever seen in any media. You sneeze weird. Something about that is just pure, like, elementary school level without actually being stupidly aggressive flirting. Just, huh? What do you mean I sneeze weird? I don't know, it's just weird. Freaking Christ, whatever. Anyways, like I said, trust build nonsense. Gosh, how long is it gonna take before we get to level 5? Do we even get anything at level 5? What's the cap on the levels? Whatever. There you go. Was that supposed to be a sneeze? Hey, my dad always was a loud sneezer, and I realized I could be a loud sneezer too. It's a lot more gratifying. Again, do it again. A key to the air, mission complete. Tremendously done, dear listeners. With pollen season passing during the purge, peace has returned to our hay fever hassled girls once more. What was even the point of us doing any of this then? Wouldn't it have been faster to just go see a doctor? Whoops, looks like a new Bell's Hell has showed up while we weren't looking. Next up is the Bell's Hell of ragweed and birch allergies? Like I keep saying, go see a doctor. Yeah, definitely. Exclamation marks? A familiar sensation wells up inside me the moment my body returns from Poisonette. Sharp biting pain resonates from within my head. No way. The one who attacked you before you ended up here. It was a Klesha. Oh, sorry. That sounded like it came out of nowhere, huh? I saw your past again just now. The part we talked about last time, remember? Oh yeah, the story of me. That was a good story. You were bailed out of a street attack right before you ended up here? There was a girl walking in front of you on your way home, but you didn't give it much thought. Till suddenly, her back started to warp, contorting in ways a spine never should. That's right. A klesha was born from her. The very same one that ended up assaulting you. But what was a klesha doing all the way out in the mortal realm? Normally they're supposed to fall down here, right? Maybe I should get my eyes checked. New bells, hell, and all that fun stuff. Oh, just need one more sticker to get another gold one. Cool. Yeah, I'll talk about stuff after cutscenes, may as well. The bell who drowned in regret. A hell born from the regrets of a bell submerged in the depths of the freezing ocean. Wait, hold up. We gotta do loadout stuff. Almost forgot about that again. Freaking, okay, we got her, who I believe is like a freaking shotgun. Her, which is Sin. Her, who is another shotgun. Fire rate, reload. H. Let's just try her. Beyond that, Deliriant stuff's just gonna kind of switch up depending on what we have ammo for. Let's see. Girl's Antidote. Stationary precision fire. Good defense. Enemy detection range down. Mobile precision fire. Okay, so this one just increases your aiming and stuff. That's good to know. When we get some more money, obviously pop into her. Okay, yeah. This will probably do. Oh, wait. It's been a recording session. Let's see. Did, my option save? It did! Cool. Anyways. Hell of the bell that drowned in an ocean of regrets or whatever. Let's begin this one. Then I'll talk about nonsense I want to talk about. Mainly about just things going on in this game because it's a good game. Like, listen to that slap bass. It's good. 100% would recommend it. It's fun, simple, short, doesn't overstay its welcome, but gets across what it wants to. That's my review before I finish the game on the channel. Hooray. Besides the loading screens, this game's good. Oh gosh, seriously? Here we go. Hi and hello, Midori Kagutsuchi and Kikuri Tsutsuri here with the latest installment of Hagan Radio. Now, on to today's fan mail. Where is this? Where am I? I feel myself as though I have forgotten something of many importances. But it's pitch black here. Zagadnya? Kolodia? Nick? Riba? Huh? A foreigner? Is it everyone a foreigner in hell, or is this just Japan's hell? The absolute heck, yo. People with conflicting beliefs in the afterlife shouldn't even be able to get here. Oh, so you had to believe in this version of hell to end up here? No wonder you guys are getting less and less poisonettes and stuff. It does still happen on the odd occasion, though. You see, mass destruction in the mortal realms leads to other hells sending their overflow to us. So there's just multiple hells. Also, I swear, was that another Fist of the North Star reference? Wait, so there's mass destruction going on in the mortal realm right now? No comment. Anywho, there's not really any way to tell what happened from that letter alone. Agreed, though I do get the feeling the belle of this hell has already passed away. The way I see it, she'll end up a prisoner of her own despair, and she never realizes where she is. And so, dear listeners, we ask you to clean those mires until you get to the bottom of this. Until next time, damn us all to hell. Look.
あのさ、さっきのお便りの言葉って多分ロシア語だと思う。
Hey, so about the language we heard in the fan mail. I think it might be Russian.
なんでわかるんだろう。もしかしてこれって私の記憶？
How do I know that though? Maybe it's part of my memories? Go to hell, next level of hell. So something I wanted to talk about is one in the top right. I think we get a unique artwork for the belle of each hell that's... I don't know if it's exactly the same as the artwork we get for their, like, accessories slash whatever we get from their gem pickup or whatever. But it is a unique artwork that we don't see, I want to say, throughout the rest of the hell. So yeah, there's that. Secondly, ooh, yeah, that's actually nice. Yeah, it's nice. Always was a sucker for frickin' shotguns in games. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to discuss was actually the fact that this place, I mean, I guess it was kind of touched upon in that cutscene. It's one of many hells, but it feels a lot more like a purgatory than hell. Which, well, purgatory is one of the least discussed slash used afterlives of, well, is it even mentioned in the Christianity mythos? Judeo-Christian mythos? And I heard, honestly, I need to look into that. It's one of the 3 afterlives mentioned in the Divine Comedy. And the Divine Comedy is where we, in the modern day, get our view and idea of what hell is. I don't know if the Divine Comedy's version of heaven is properly looked on and discussed as the proper version of heaven, because, as I've gone on record saying before, the Divine Comedy is a Mary Sue revenge fanfic. And it's a very good one at that, but it is a Mary Sue revenge fanfic. Because Dante Alighieri, the author slash protag of it, just has all the people that had him exiled in hell, and all the people he disagreed with in hell and stuff. And just like quite literally, it's a Mary Sue revenge fanfic. Which is perfectly fine. It's funny, but it's fine. Especially when written that well. Beautiful prose, to be honest. I'm a sucker for well-written poetry. And the Divine Comedy is definitely that. But like I said, it's where we get our depiction slash view of what hell is. Because honestly, I don't think it's properly described in any actual text in Christian theology outright. In fact, I don't think it's even said to be a place mortal folk go. I think it's supposed to be a place demons are locked up in, which demons just were fallen angels. Anyways, fantastique. Then again, it's been a while since I've looked into this. I've been wrong before. Whatever. Moving on. If we take all that into consideration, I don't know if purgatory is properly discussed in the Judeo-Christian mythos, but purgatory, at least described in Dante's work, is... Alrighty. Gotta level up for that. Can I just keep getting EXP from, like, clearing the ones that don't stay down? It's a question. Anybody? Yeah, just get all these shots out. There we go. And how purgatory was set up in his works or whatever was it's basically a place for those that didn't commit heinous enough sins to be tossed into hell, to be sent to in order to cleanse themselves of their transgressions, their mortal thoughts, their mortal, like, everything, before properly working their way into heaven. Honestly, there's a different universe where the team that did the Divine Comedy / Dante's Inferno or whatever, the God of War clone, or is it Devil May Cry clone? Is it both? Whatever. Is God of War just Devil May Cry thing? You know, whatever. Who cares? Who absolutely cares? Anyways, there's a PS3 era game that's based on the Divine Comedy, specifically Dante's Inferno. At least their rendition of it, and it's like freaking Marvel's rendition of the Norse pantheon. It's a lot of liberty was taken. Hell savvy soul. Hey you, mortal. You might already notice this, but you ever go for the purge when suddenly you're taking damage out of nowhere? That's a sign that while Poisonet's scooting and scampering, your bones are getting stomped on by Kleshas. Of course, the real aim's to get to Poisonet, so really, just more collateral damage. That's why you gotta be careful when she's near the bones, or you'll both take the hit. That Poisonet gal really is one worthless layabout, eh? Hey, easy, I'm just joking. As for bullets, those will probably just fly right between your bones. Don't quote me on that, though. Alright. Good to know. But yeah, as was showcased in other earlier episodes, we can be attacked when we're just a pile of bones or whatever. And being attacked as a pile of bones will do damage, and if it reaches a certain threshold, we'll be knocked out of controlling Poisonet, basically. Okay, there we go. Felt like I got locked for a second. Oh yeah, this... Okay, that explains it. That weapon in particular makes it so I can't move. Okay. Well, it is what it is. One of these is plot relevant. One of these directions. Let's just keep moving for now. Like, one of these two directions is plot relevant, and the other one is probably to a gem. Anyways, a lot of liberty taken with that game, but it's still mostly enjoyable, but you could tell towards the end they had to kind of rush things considering what they wanted to do. There's a major area, or at least it should be a major area, that's basically just broken down into being one room, and that's yeah, this is just a turret, basically. I may as well pick the last. like this major part of the story just kind of broken down to being one room with like 4 statues in it, if I remember right. Whatever. It is what it is. Don't worry about it too much. Anyways, the developers of that game were intending to go through the entirety of the Divine Comedy, which means they were intending to do Purgatorio next. But it didn't sell well enough. So they ended up having to stop with Dante's Inferno. Okay. And basically that's just how it ended up being. They had to stop. Which leaves the game on kind of a cliffhanger because, well, it was supposed to continue. Which is always a bit upsetting. Just freaking got bodied. Oh, these dudes, there's way too many of these little floating dudes, whatever. Anyways, as I was saying, Purgatory slash the Purgatorio of the Divine Comedy is about cleansing oneself before entering heaven. Okay, this is another take down the enemies. There we go. There we go. Hey, treasure. So it's something I feel is not properly showcased in a lot of media because a lot of people the idea of purgatory isn't actually kosher in a lot of people's minds. Because the idea of purgatory is quite literally, even though you committed some sins, that doesn't mean you're worth eternal damnation. You can cleanse those. So it's like just the midpoint between you deserve to go to heaven or you deserve to rot in hell, and people are creatures of extremes. Just in general. If I were to tell you the person who tormented you was totally viable in just getting into heaven, even though they outright tormented you and completely effed you over beyond belief, a lot of people would be upset at that. Meanwhile, if I said, this person you think's wonderful, that wonderful person that honestly did so much good for your life, would have to suffer a good bit of pain and turmoil just to be forgiven for the fact that they did a small thing that is lesser in the grander scheme of things. A lot of people would be upset at that. And that's purgatory. But honestly, I feel like it's more in line with the actual teachings of Christianity as a whole about the essence of forgiveness that the religion's based around. At least supposed to be based around. I understand that's an idealized version of things, and to be honest, a lot of things are idealized when it comes to things like religion and how a lot of people think the world and various other things should be working. Very idealized at the end of the day, which is a given. It's a given. Anyways, it does seem more in line with what the actual doctrine slash expectations of the religion are slash were. But once more, people are creatures of extremes, and a lot of people wouldn't be okay with that setup to a degree. Anyway, we found the bell. Let's get to it. Oh, that must be our bell of the hell over there. No way! It's Arina Hamidova? You don't know her? She's only like a mega famous figure skating superstar. Who are you? You know of me? It's an honor to meet you. I've been watching you perform since like forever. You skate on that ice like an artist on canvas. Plus your core strength is off the charts. I bet you could pull out a quad lutz without stumbling once. But then, that international ferry incident happened. When it capsized you. I went down with it. Not having possibility to skate again is bad enough, but... Dudushka? Babushka? Honey. Ugh. So much water. So many fish. So her last moments are the roots of her despair. Getting rid of the clushes it formed should solve this. Okay. Ooh, new type. Oh, I forgot about this one. So if I'm remembering right, these ones can't leave the poison. But when you purge it, yeah, just a bunch of fish out of the water. Really proper new enemy type, actually. Really helps enforce... Yeah, they accidentally left it right there. But once more, it just comes back to what I was mentioning earlier, that the game as a whole really handles its mechanics well and circles back around them properly. Which is awesome. That being said, as you can kind of tell, just like how it was with the earlier enemy types we've gone on fighting and facing throughout the entirety of the game, their AI is a bit basic. Like, not for nothing, it's just how it is. In my opinion, though, it doesn't really super take away from the enjoyability of the game. It's just, ultimately, it's... part of the enjoyability of this game is more the story, and, like, the base gameplay's fun. I'm a major component of... The game doesn't have to be so difficult for you to enjoy it, guys. It can be good otherwise. Like, as a whole, downright enjoyable to play this game because the mechanics are just good. And that should be all she wrote. What you got to say, girl? I remember. I never had parents. My grandpa, my Dudushka, is he who raised my brother Senny and me. But then, he fell sick. I skated every figure I could manage to pay for his medicine. It was not enough, however. His body grew and grew. Scores sank and sank. Until finally, while on my way back to meet new coach abroad, boat was one to make final sink. What am I supposed to do? If I die, my family, they won't... We'll be okay. Что? Your brother, Arsini. He's been getting a ton of press as an up-and-coming junior skater. Is the textures like just flickering? Is that my TV or the actual recording? Whatever. At least as far as I know, based on what I remember from before I came here. Really? Oh, Sunny. Spasiba. Thank you. Cool. Obtained tiny skates. Irina mentioned her score is falling after her body started to grow. People would always say she looked like a fish out of water. What a nasty joke to make. And the last things she ever saw were the fish at the bottom of the sea. Irony is one cruel, Belle. But then you saved her, poison it. Or have your memories returned? I'll bet Arseni's as much of a looker as her. Dang. Let's see here. Empathy, we could actually level up. Insight, toxicity. Resist, purge, cancel. Let's just go for the level up with empathy. Then you saved your poison, huh? Purge mode, duration, and poison gauge fill right up. You think so? I just wanted her soul to rest easy. That's all. Yeah, okay. Cool. By the way, I think I realized how I could tell she was speaking Russian. I must have just picked up some of it after listening to so many of her interviews. Which means I must have been a figure skating fan. What a relief. I was starting to think I'd never recall anything about myself. Hopefully this means it'll all come back to me someday. Yeah. Heyo. Kudos on the purge. Turns out this hell was a classic case of unfinished business. Not that I'm one to talk, but this sure was one squeaky clean Belle's hell, wasn't it? Just what are you implying? This is a dead girl we're talking about here. Well, there's just been so many of those hells, you know? Perfect on the outside, rotten on the inside. Yes, this truly was a tragedy of our time. A respectable Belle and her respectable hell. Kikuri, enough's enough! That's our show. So now, it's punishment time! Tune in next time to Hagan Radio. Wait a sec. What did I even do? Okay, yeah, cool. Ooh. Looks like we don't need to go through a cutscene of getting another gold sticker or whatever. Just instantly unlock it. Good to know. And as you can tell, we unlocked mission to the next area? Yeah. Path to the third circle. A passage that leads to a circle of deeper hells. Let's check the loadout real quick. What are we looking at? We got a good bit of money from that one. That was actually, gosh. That was 9,000 from that one hell. That's awesome, actually. That's legitimately awesome. Okay, bomb shot. Protection range up. Accelerated homing. Ooh. That sounds pretty effing awesome. But let's actually just see here. Upgrade this. Level 4, gonna cost 20k. Will increase drop rate though. Items and money more easy to acquire. Oh, as long as we keep upgrading it, we get more and more money. That's fine / understandable. I mean, it's probably not the best. It reminds me of playing Secrets of Grindia or whatever, where it's 100%. I spent the money to purchase like these items that increases the amount of money you could get. The issue being is like, they didn't increase it a lot, but I needed a lot. They increased it by like 10%. So basically, let's say it was like 10,000 or whatever. To cover the amount of like how much I spent on it before I started actually seeing a proper profit, I would have had to pick up like 100,000 with that in mind. Those are just like numbers thrown out there. So like, not really the best investment, but also I was 100%ing that game and you needed a lot, and I mean a lot of money in that game to 100% it. So yeah, it was arguably worth it at the end of the day. It did help because I went way past that amount before I was done grinding money, all with them equipped. So it just, gosh, yeah, that game, I auto grinded money for like days for that game off screen. Like legit just set up my character in a spot, had a bunch of summons and like certain things up, and just left the game for like hours, came back to it basically lagging to heck. But go to hell, next level of hell. Lagging to all heck. And me just having to try and pick up all this stuff off the ground and just try to freaking like not crash the game that way. I think it crashed once or twice actually, which is upsetting because once more, like I know I wasn't like actively playing it at the time, but it was like several hours of like time in between that I arguably lost. So yeah, there's that. That's controller, what are you doing, man? That was weird. Anytime I have a controller issue, I'm assuming it's just because I'm not super close to the system when I'm playing the game. I don't really have many issues whatsoever when I'm using a wired up controller, basically. It's just Bluetooth and the fact that Bluetooth technology kind of sucks. Hey, mortal, watch where you step. That mire there is a thicker shade than usual, yeah? Stroll on that, and you'll really feel the pain. I'll catch a klesha while you're purging it, and they'll be pushing up Higgins, if you know what I mean. Coin's got two sides, after all. For every disadvantage, there's an advantage hiding right there. Would you listen to me? Even I've got a few nuggets of wisdom in here, huh? Like, I don't think it's ever properly explained. And it may just simply be the people who fully accept their death and are fine here. But I don't think we're ever fully told what exactly hell-savvy souls are. Like, some of them talk about the fact that they were people who are purging stuff too, amongst other things. Like the fact that they were actively doing it, not that they just observed such. Like what that dude said could have been from like just observations alone. Too little too late to dodge out of that. There we go. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, just a lot of time and effort went into that game off screen. It really did. And there's a lot of reasons I really don't want to play Secrets of Grandia almost ever again. And it's for stupid things like that. Because there's a lot of achievos I could probably crank out immediately because I know how to play that game now. That game was a lot, which is upsetting because I actually do like the game. It's a fun action RPG. A lot of fun, actually. But it's not like Poison Control where I'm totally perfectly willing to replay just because it's like, yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. There we go. Let's get this sorted. It just had various glaring flaws that I feel like shouldn't have been there. I still, anytime I'm fishing on my channel in any game, I'm like, and the fishing is not as bad as Secrets of Grandia, which is necessary to 100% that game, because the fishing gives specific items if you finish all the fishing in a zone. And you need those specific items to 100%. It was just... there were just a few grating moments in that game that just really nearly broke me. Like the tight timing on some of the teleport puzzles and stuff was just nigh absurd. This looks like a boss fight right here. I think we made good progress today. Yeah. Oh, defeat the target. Oh, there's two of them. All attached to the same Wazamahuza. Same weak point. I'm gonna point it out now because I figure it's probably better to do that now. If I remember right, basically, there is not a different boss fight for any of the, let's see here. Here we go. For the crossroads whatsoever. If there is this thing as it gets more and more body parts, basically. Ooh. What we got going on over here? Sorry, I instantly got distracted. I care more about this. Why? Because it's money. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, I'm pretty certain there's not a single different boss fight. Just this one with multiple, more and more Naga body parts. These things give more money. So okay, yeah, cool. Interesting. Cool. But yeah, that's just how it's going to be anytime we're going deeper and deeper. Okay, that's a lot of lag out of nowhere. It's probably because there's a lot more enemies on screen for a boss fight. Okay, yep. We gotta finish this up. This is starting to glitch out. Get out of here before this area actually crashes down. Oh gosh dang it, I'm out of ammo when they're knocked down. What's happening? Do I need to take out these dudes as well? Oh my effing gosh. Oh my effing gosh. Hashtag rude, out of ammo. Hopefully it's not just glitching out. Come on, man. Ammo. That's what I get for effing around for a bit too long. Okay, that one's down. Can I now take this one down? No? Is it just glitched out? Oh, come on, man. Oh no, there's another one over here. Now we good? Am I seriously unable to do, like, final shot until... Good. Oh, gosh, me oh my. That's upsetting. I don't think there's any other enemies around. Legit. That's... Alright. Alright, okay, yeah, that's just what it is. Well, I'm curious. Can I just keep farming money then? Make the most of it? Why not? I don't know if me restarting the stage is going to get rid of all my money or not, though. It just... Okay, yeah, the filter on the screen's going out. That's... fun. Can I just do a quick little, like, around the bend on her? Nope, okay. Well, fun. Oh, those respond. We'll see if we can, keep the money or not, I guess. And, I guess I'll tell you what, guys, it's not exactly an episode, but I'll pause here and get back to finishing this boss off screen. Probably finish any cutscene that happens immediately after and call that an episode. So, be back and a hop and a skip, I guess. Yeah, I never experienced this the first time I played it. This is probably a known bug, but I just never had the unfortunate grace of dealing with it. Anyways, BRB. Okay. Well, as long as it's done, it's done. That was obviously just it glitching out, which we saw happening before the fight even ended last time. It was starting to slow down / mess up. Oh, nope, no cutscene either, huh? Oh, what else? And, yeah. As we can tell by the amount of money we have, yeah, we didn't get to keep any of the money from the first run. I don't even know if we kept the level from the first run. Oof, whatever. It is what it does. And what it is a new level. The Bell Bewitched by the Black Book. A hell of a bell, with a suspicious glit in her eyes. The cursed Black Book beckons. Alright. Let's try this. Start it up. After we get in there, we'll call it an episode. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Hopefully the other boss fights don't have similar glitchy out moments. I do not remember experiencing that the first time I played this, though, so it's probably not an every single time kind of thing, but hey, that's there. It's not like those midpoint stages to go to the deeper circles as a super long stage. Hello, everybody. Midori Kakatsuchi and Kikuri Tsuzuri here for another installment of Hagan Radio. today's fan mail is, oh my, what tiny handwriting. So cute.
読んでいきますね。どうしよう。まさか本当に死んじゃうなんて。
Now then, let's see. What do I do? They weren't actually supposed to die.
都市伝説の呪いの黒本。
See, there's this urban legend. Cursed Black Book.
大学受験に落ちた女子高生が首を切って死んじゃって。
They say some girl failed her college entrance exams and slit her throat.
その子の血と怨念で真っ黒に染まったって噂の赤本ならぬ呪いの黒本。
The book was meant to get her into college, but her grudge got her accepted into hell instead.
それっぽいの拾ったからセクハラ担任の名前書いて問題解いたら。
Came across a book just like that. Inside, I wrote the name of a sex offender. My homeroom teacher.
本当に行方不明になっちゃった。
Not once did I think he'd actually go missing.
どうしよう。
What do I do? What do I do?
あれそれってこっちの地獄のアイテムじゃね。
Wait a sec. Didn't that book come from, you know, hell?
溢れた毒を現世に流すアイテムがあるってなんだろうで聞いたことあるけど。
Now that you mention it, I did see something that can flood the mortal realm with poison at
ど
Dontero.
うしてそれが現世にあるんだよ。
But why would that sort of thing be over there at all?
さてさてどういうことでしょうね。
Why indeed? Surely someone knows.
この小度地獄ですが放っておいたらどんどん亡者が生まれるみたいです。
But for now, somebody needs to clean up that Bell's hell. Else it'll keep popping out
だ
Kleshas.
からとにかく広がる毒沼を浄化してみたらいいかも。
So get out there. Go and purify those poison
そ
mires.
れではレッツ阿鼻教官。
Until next time, damn us all to hell. Look.
地獄のアイテムがなんで現世に？
Who the heck brought an item from hell over to the mortal realm?
とにかく当事者の子は困ってる感じだったね。
Whatever. This girl's got issues. That means we've got to fix them.
その困惑で毒が溢れてるとか？
Maybe her indecision is what's causing the poison to flow over?
ひたすら毒のお掃除ね。パパッと片付けちゃおう。
Well, all we gotta do is clean it up. So let's hang it out quick. Go to hell, next level of hell. Alrighty. Well, it's been an episode, guys. A fun one at that, you know, usual. Some games are just good and fun to play, even if I'm talking over them. I'll talk to y'all in another episode of Poison Control or something else on my channel. Feel free to check it out if you wanna. But until then, ciao.